Hello guys, Deb here with Art and Grace. Happy Monday, happy first day of Christmas in July. Come on in here and pop in and see what I have up my sleeve. We're not going to do beach theme all week, but we are doing it today. I'm really excited to show you a cute idea. So come on in, let me know that you can hear me and see me okay. Not see me, but see the desk. I always put that as my priority. If I'm going to do something that's kind of more detailed or small, you're going to always see this pointed down. Hey, Brookie, glad you're here. Hi, Cheryl. I'm pulling this up where I can see your comments. Give me one sec. There we are. That pinned, I have one pinned, so it was blocking this. Okay. Can everybody see okay? Hey, Christy, thank you for sprinkling. Let me try to get this light brighter. Let's see if that helped. Excuse me, my arm may be in the way for a second. Hey, Marcia. Hi, Joan. Thank you for spreading the grape. Hi, Levada. So glad Mia is okay. My goodness, that was scary. Hey, Vicky. Thank you for sprinkling. Hi, Monica. I think Monica's going to be live right after me, so we will go join her next. Vicky, hello. Sydney, Linda Sue. Glad y'all are here. Did I miss anybody come back through? If I did, hi, Tanya. Hey, Cynthia, glad y'all are coming in. Okay, I have this cute little ceramic ornament. I love to do ceramics at Christmas time, so I thought we'd go ahead and get a jump on this one. I am going to have a few kits when we're done, so if you guys like what you see today, you think, oh, I'd like to make one for somebody, that would be a great gift, then you'll want to, kind of hang out and be a part of that. I'm going to move this to the side while I mix my resin. So let's grab a glove because I'm real bad about not doing my gloves. Got to get those gloves on. Keep my hands from getting sticky and all the things. I do use art resin. Oh, I've got to fill this up. So this is what the bottle looks like. You can go to their website, which I highly, highly recommend going to the website and reading about it because there's a lot of resins out there and you want to be safe. You don't want to breathe in things that are going to hurt your lungs or your brain. And a lot of resins can do that. So they're not going to tell you that, right? Nobody's going to tell you all the dangers because they want you to buy their product. So I just highly recommend really doing your research to be sure that you understand what you're exposing yourself and your family to. If you just already have some, you're not going to return it and you don't know and it may be dangerous, then the least you could do is open a window, have that, fresh air coming in, and wear a respirator. Highly recommend a respirator if you're not using art resin. So resin is a two-part process, resin and hardener, and you're going to mix the two together. So we're going to do this part first so that this can be curing or getting a little bit harder while we're working on our little ceramic ornament. Hi, Trees. Hey, Jeanette. I'm so glad to see you guys popping in. Thank you for sprinkling, Marcia and Cynthia. Glad y'all are doing that for me. Okay, so on this little ceramic, this is like 3.5 by maybe 4.5, I think. It is not going to take much at all. I'm going to go ahead and mix up more than I need because I do have more of these I can quickly do after my live if I need to. So it's better for me to just go ahead and do a little bit more while I'm at it. Let me get my gloves on. Like I said, it's sticky. How's everybody today? How's your Monday? And how was your weekend? A lot of you I haven't even spoken to over the weekend, so let me know how you're doing. We had a great weekend. I have had a ton of back pain, but besides that, we had a great weekend. I'm excited to, especially the VIPs that know me well, they know that I've been really excited to meet my son's girlfriend, and we got to do that. Had a wonderful dinner and just obviously love her. She's so sweet. So that was fun. Y'all tell me what y'all did. We went to a pizza place. Y'all tell me if you've ever heard of one of these. It's really nice. Like, it's a nice pizza place in Fort Worth that they just keep bringing you more, you know. And it's, I would say, I don't know if gourmet is the right phrase, but it's like really good. It's not like CC's, okay? Nothing like a regular pizza joint. Really, really good pizza, all kind of fancy pizza. And I'm a huge pizza lover. So I was in heaven with that. Okay, so we're mixing these two for, 3 minutes. Does somebody have my time? Anybody mind doing a 3-minute timer? It has in Illinois been super hot. It's definitely super hot here. Hi, Omi. Glad you're here live with us. You did some crafting in your okay, good, Joan. Well, be safe on your travels. Hi, Claudia. Thank you for putting the emoji. That catches my eye. Sometimes I feel so bad when I don't see your comment after I go back. But typically my eye will go to those ones with a little something, something. Hey, Tricia. I know, Angela. It's just outrageous. It's almost to where you just can't get out. You know, you just have to order your groceries online. And oh, thanks, Jeanette. Oh, good. Thank you. So we're going to stir this for 3 minutes, pretty slow. Don't whip it. Don't go too fast or you'll get too many bubbles in it. And then every so often I scrape my cup. If we were doing a larger piece and I would do the resin in one, the hardener in the other, and then pour into a larger cup. But since we really don't need much for this project. Hey, Linda Spradlin. It's been hot there, storming now. I think a lot of y'all are getting the rain and stuff. Hey, Lisa Kessler. Glad you're here, friend. She's one of our newest to the VIP group. So happy to have her. And there's a lot of perks in there. So, Lisa, while I have you here live, I was telling them that okay, let me just tell everybody, but if you're new to the VIP, this is especially something you'll want to know. But whenever I do projects, if I have enough to share, the first thing I do is let the VIPs know. I go in there and just say, if anybody wants to make X project, I can do some kits, let me know. And then I'll put some kits together and sell them inside that VIP group. And they're at a discount rate. So, if I have extra, then I offer them on my Etsy shop. So lately, there have not been hardly anything on there because the VIP group is getting them. And, you know, I'm a pretty small business, so there's a limited, supply of like, I'd say 10 max that I can do before I run out of supplies. I don't have storage. I don't have like a warehouse. I don't have even a big storage room. I just have shelves in here. So I wish one day when I grow bigger, I would love to offer kits to everybody because I just think if you'll start with just a little kit, you'll fall in love and, want to do it because it's so fun. And you guys, Mary Jo always comes to mind because I know she was a little timid to do glass art. And then she started with one kit. And then she did another kit and then another kit. And now she's like a pro. She is so good at them. So sometimes that's a really helpful thing. So, is it time? I'm watching. Oh, you did, Elizabeth. I'm so glad. It's so fun. And, it's a little intimidating if you've never used resin, but I think the kits are a great way to introduce you to it. So you get to do like a small project. Now, I don't include the resin, but thank you, Jeanette. Now, what I'm going to do is just set this aside. So it's ready to go. I'm going to set it aside. And while I'm working on the actual ornament, I'm going to let that get a little bit harder. So what I do on these little ceramics, the company that makes them will stamp them with their little stamp. And so that's what this is. So I take a little fine sandpaper and just try to get that ink off. That's all I'm doing, just trying to get that little ink off. And if a little bit shows, that's fine. I just don't want like a big black mark there because I might be painting this white, you know what I'm saying? So if you're painting it a dark color, it certainly doesn't matter. And then otherwise, just take a look at it and it should look pretty smooth, and this one does. we're not going to be painting the back side today. We're just going to do the front. But I give it a good wipe because in travel, look, I got resin on it with my gloves. I'm going to have to take my gloves off. So let me just set that down and take these gloves off. That's why it's hard to go back and forth with the gloves. But in travel, you'll have a little bit of dust on them, you know, so just wipe that off so you've got a clean surface. But ceramics are super fun to do because it's definitely a nicer ornament for somebody. If you're going to give this away, having a ceramic ornament is kind of special. So I really love doing these at Christmas time. And since we're doing Christmas in July, we're doing one today. It'll just be a little beach theme. Like I said, if you popped in a little bit later than to hear me say, we won't be doing beach all week. We are just doing it today because I can't wait to do this little crab. We're doing a crab, and then I've got one lobster. Maybe I should, what do y'all want to do, crab or lobster, or should I do one of each? I guess I should let y'all decide. Blue always has to say hi to y'all. Grabbing a palette. Y'all let me know on this. Should we do crab or lobster? How can you see them? You can barely see them. I've got my camera a little wonky today. I'm getting out a little blue. You don't need a whole lot of paint on this. It's so small. Lobster, one of each. Barbara, it's gonna be. I don't have a whole lot of these because I probably have 10 of these little crabs, and I probably have maybe 4 of those little lobsters left. And I was explaining what I do is I go into the VIP group and offer them to them first. And if they don't want them, then they go to my, or any extras that they don't want, will go on my Etsy page. So I will let y'all know in the following day. Like they'll have, you know, today to let me know. If they don't want one today, what did y'all say? Which one? She says both, I think. Claudia says both. One of each. Oh, thanks, Jerry, for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Hey, Sheila, I'm glad you are too. It's much more fun live. Okay, y'all are, hold on. Let me grab another one. Because y'all are saying, I was afraid of that. I should have had another one ready. Hold, please. I'm going to stand this off to the side so it's not right over my. Okay, so now we've got 2. Let me get this in the camera view. Okay, there we go. So literally, I'm just mixing my paints to get a pretty ocean background. We want our elements to be the star of the show. We're not worried about, I mean, you guys, I'm not even giving this a second thought. We're just getting color on. I'm going to get out a little white, though. Hold, please. Anyway, what else is going on with you guys? Have y'all seen other Christmas in Julys going on? I do this every year, and I was looking back today at some of the past things I've done. I probably will start tomorrow by sharing some of those because there's some really cute projects I had forgotten we did. And so tomorrow I'll be sure and share some of those videos so y'all can look at them if you're newer to me. Or if you just forgot, don't remember, you know, there's no way to catch everything we all do. So, but there was some really cute ones. I think I shared a photo of one today, but I'll actually share the videos. Or you can go to my YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, I should have Christmas in July as a playlist. And you could see them all there. Sorry, you guys. I've got my camera a little wonky. And I wasn't paying attention, and I was kind of off the camera. I am going to actually take that tip of the brush and go down and do the inside of this ornament because it just looks cuter. Now, we'll have a ribbon, so it really won't show, but that's just what I do. And that's it. Painting ceramics is so easy. These are ceramic bisques, so they've been fired once. They don't have to be fired again. All you have to do is paint it, seal it, and you're good. So this is just a combo of some blues and a little bit of aqua. Just getting a background down so we can put everything on top of it. And I'll look at your comments in just one second. I'm sorry, I'm looking down to get that done. Once I like the color, we'll stop, but see how I'm just adding and swirling a little bit. I don't think a lot of this will even show, but it gives it interest to kind of swirl your paint. I'm going to set that down and we'll do the next one. You're lucky to remember yesterday. I know, it's so true. Well, listen, I did the tutorials, and there was some I was like, oh, I forgot all about that. So if I had remembered sooner, there's one that I would have done this year. So I'll definitely share the video and let y'all see if you want to do it. There's some cute ones, but I just have a million ideas, you know. Here's another benefit of the VIP group is we do 5 tutorials every month. So each week I do a new one. And then once a month we do a special one, like a paint night special tutorial that's more in-depth and detailed, a little more difficult than the others, but we do a lot in there. So I say often that I kind of treat it like a cafeteria where you take what you want. So by offering a lot of different things and different styles and different, you know, projects, people can take what they want and just leave the rest. If they don't like something, they don't worry about it because they know new things are coming soon. So do what you want to do and leave the rest. Now, a lot of people just come and hang out and enjoy the conversation and the friendships too. So it's not too late to join us if you have thought about it. Just go to my website, artgracepaint.com, and read about it. There'll be more information, and then you can join us. So this one I'm doing a little more. See how we're getting a lot of color mix going on, and making this one just a little fancier, I think. Does anyone do? Hi, Leanne. Hi, Tracy. Yes, we're going to resin these. We are. I'm going to show y'all how. I'm going to do the whole thing today. Yes, you guys come all week because you're going to get some really good tutorials for all kind of different projects. And we're not going to have beach all week. So I just wanted to kick off with beach because Christmas in July, you know, I always think of all the cute little beach theme things you see. And so I did want to kick off with one. Picking up a little more of the dark blue. Just blend until you like it, right? So there's those. Now I have to decide, should I have put any sand or not? I might should have had a little bit of sand at the bottom. I didn't even think about sand. Lori, you're going to love this one. You are going to love it. I was hoping you'd find us. Hi, Monica. It's so good to see you live. Oh, Celeste, I'm so glad you love it. I am. It just does my heart good. Now, listen, if anybody gets in there and you either don't prefer my personality or you don't enjoy the things I teach, you just cancel. There's no contract. You can cancel anytime and just watch me here or catch replays or whatever you want to do. I don't hold anybody hostage, that's for sure. And everybody's situation changes, you know. Okay, I think I am. I honestly don't know that it needs sand, and I'll tell you why. Oh, Judy, let me see what you said. Put the small beach angel on a cross. Oh, that's so pretty. I want to see it, Judy. You'll definitely have to post a picture in there. Hey, Debbie, glad you're here. I honestly think we're going to be putting so much on here that we don't need This one might need some sand. But see, we're going to put all this stuff on here. I'll put a little sand. I tell you what, it's not going to hurt anything. That way, if it shows, you know, then we got it. I'm just getting out a little burlap is the color. It's a really good sand color. You can always mix it with a little white if you want it lighter. We're just going to put a little down here and on the bottom. I like to carry things over to the bottom or to the sides, and I think it's fun when people see it. So we'll do a couple of coats of this just to have a little. I'm going to touch down into that white with this color. This will make it a little more opaque. We'll just let this dry, or we'll dry in a second. Hi, Tina. How are you? Yes, I do, Lori. You're my beach friend. One of these days, I'm going to show up and you'll look outside and hear a splash and it'll be Deb in your pool. Because you said, come on down, girl. Surprise. Lori will be going live, going, y'all are not going to believe this. Look who's in my pool. And no, she was not invited. Okay, let me dry those. That is cute having a little sand down there, I have to admit. I like the sand now that I see it. So, if you don't want to use resin, you can still do this project, right? You just glue it on with whatever permanent glue you love. I would, in the past, I have used, let me think what it's called, triple thick. Triple thick was my go-to in the past before I started using resin, because it is what it says. It's thick and glossy, and I really love a glossy look. So it's thick and glossy, and you can kind of pile it on, and then you would just set your little items in it and let it dry. Needs one more layer here. I think these are going to be so cute. Sometimes I make some ahead just to show y'all, but I could tell, you know, sometimes I just can tell this is going to be cute. I don't even have to have one ready. I just know. You guys that live close enough to go to a beach are so lucky. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Nelda. So appreciate y'all doing that. I really, really do. Thank you, thank you. Anytime. Don't tempt me. Don't you tempt me. Hi, Beth. Trees, glad you're here. Come in as your business, my friend. Trees is treasure trove by Trees. Liz, I order from a wholesaler. I give all of the information in my private group. I give them all of the details. That's part of why they're in there, is I share everything. I don't hold back, so they can do this themselves and sell them if they want to, and teach them at in-person events and all the things. But any you can just look up a ceramic wholesaler if you have a tax ID number, and they'll sell them to you. Otherwise, look at, somebody told me Dollar Tree has had these in the past. I have never found them at my Dollar Tree, and I have seen them at Michael's, so you can look there. Whenever I see them, like at Michael's, I tell the group too, like, hey, if y'all want any of these, Go get them because they sell out so fast. All right. Somebody asked about the blues. I saw that pop through. So I used a little combo of, oops, sorry guys. These three, Vivid Blue, Bahama Blue, and Paradise Green. And just did it till I liked the look. And then Burlap is the tan color and a little white. Ooh, you know what else would be pretty, you guys? Why don't we? Why don't we just brush on a little bit of our secret sauce? This is the white pearl that I love to add. So it doesn't take much. In fact, this is way too much. If you notice, I went into that and then I'm offloading a lot of it because I don't want it to be super heavy. But let's just brush some in and watch what it does. Look at that. Can y'all see that? Let's see if I can get it to where you can see. When you turn it, can y'all see? I don't see anybody giving hearts like they can see it, so let me stand up and see. I really wish that now I do. I'm doing a little more on this one so that y'all can see it show up. Oh, there you go. Okay, y'all can see that now. So it just gives that shimmer when you turn it. That's so pretty. So looking straight on, you may not see it, but when you turn it and the light hits it, it's so pretty. So that's a fun one to add. I did it pretty light on this one so y'all can see the difference. Now we can get going. Now we're ready. So, you know, if you don't want to use resin, like I said, try triple thick, or there may be other products out there that I'm not aware of since I do use resin and I'm not up to date on. There is something that I have seen and I actually looked into buying it, but I just thought, yeah, there's no need for me to have it. You know, I love resin. But I think it's called something glass, liquid glass maybe. So if somebody is on here that uses it, let me know. You like the shimmer? I know, me too, Debbie. You know I'm addicted to it. It's just so pretty. So if I have a chance to use it, oh good, y'all are seeing it. Monica, it'll be on that card that I give y'all. There's another thing I do in the group is I give them a card like this, and it has all the paint colors on it, and then it'll have a section that says, here's where I got these. Here's where I got these. And, you know, I'll tell them where I buy everything. So it's kind of a way for me to be transparent. I want them to know that I'm not hiding anything. I want them to know here's what I bought and here's where I got it, so that they can do the same things I do if they want to. Okay, now that we've got our background and they're dry, they're good and dry, we're going to start with our resin. So remember, we mixed this at the beginning and just set it aside. So it's probably been sitting there 15 minutes, right? And we're going to just pour a little bit on and then kind of stop and reserve the rest, because I said I was going to mix up a little more than I need. So now, make sure y'all can see, I'm just going to pull it to the sides of this ornament. Now, if you want to tape the bottom of your ceramic piece, you can tape it with with painter's tape, and you don't have to worry about it going over the sides. But I just do this. I just bring it to the sides and stop so it's not going to go over. That does take practice. So if you're new to resin, you might, I actually do recommend taping the bottom. And then in the morning when you go to check on it, pull that tape off and it'll pull off any drips that might come over the edges. I'm just bringing it to the edges and stopping. And I did, you know, pour my resin and mix it first so that it would have a chance to get just a little bit thicker. It's easier to work with when it's not super runny. So this is at a good consistency where I can pull it over to the sides, but it's not too runny. So there's that one. We'll pop the bubbles in just 1 second. Now we're going to do this one. And you ladies that are in the VIP group, if you're seeing any questions, will you help me? Because I am laser focused on this. I'm not even side-eyeing my computer or my iPad right now. So you can still ask questions, and I'll, if they're not answered by somebody, I'll go back and answer later. But what I do sometimes for Christmas and stuff is I'll make a whole batch and put them in my Etsy shop and sell them. So you can do a whole batch and give them away or sell them at an event. If you're in my group, I give everything you need to do that. Or, you know, if you're just watching this and you get the idea, you know, go for it. But technically, you need to give me credit if you're not in the group. If you're in the group, you don't ever have to give me credit. You have my right, or you have permission to use it however you want to without permission. Okay, so there's those two. And I'm going to just set this back aside. We may use some more later. Fresh paper towel here. And I'm going to pop bubbles with my little butane torch. This is kind of like a kitchen torch, you know, you'd use for, hold on, I feel like it's dark in here. I hope that y'all aren't seeing it dark. I have so many lights and I don't know why. I tell y'all, I think it's my iPad, but hopefully it's not as dark as it appears to me. There's one more light to try to light up the place. This is just like a butane torch you would use for creme brulee or something. I got it at, actually, Christy Reynolds, one of my VIP friends, gave it to me, but she got it on Amazon, and it's just like 20 bucks. So it's a good price, and you just put the resin in here. I mean, sorry guys, not resin. You put the butane in here in that little hole, and I actually have a video inside the VIP group of how to do it. I may even have one on my page. I don't know. I know I have one in the VIP group though. And then I'll take a toothpick and just give it a once over to see if there's any little, you know, particle, because there's these little particles that fly around in the air. I don't care how clean I get this room. They're still little particles that you'll find here and there. So just take a look, and if you don't see anything, you're ready to go. Y'all with me? Move those up a tad. Now we have the fun of just putting it together. So that's it. So like I said, if you're going to do resin, then you can do exactly what I'm going to do. And if not, then you would use whatever glue choice you want to use. Wish I had a little tiny spoon. That would be so cute to have a little spoon to grab some of these, because what I'm hoping is that my gloves don't have resin on them. That's my fear. And you just start building it. Start putting down your little elements wherever you want. So how I put mine down, you may think, oh no, that would look better if she did X, Y, or Z. So then you can do one like that, you know. But this will give you an idea. I'm just plopping down some things. And for something this small, you really don't need a lot for it to make a real pretty impact. So you always need something like some tweezers. I have a million little tweezers that I use. They do get really messy and icky, but that's okay because they're specifically for resin. You're not going to go get the tweezers you use in the restroom or anything. You're going to don't use your beauty tweezers. But these are super cheap, like $1 a pair. I have by the way, on my website, I have my favorite supplies, and you can go and see all of the supplies that I use for my art and resin and everything. I do have that. That's on artgracepaint.com. So if you see me use something and you're wondering about it, it may be there. I'm just picking up a few of these little pieces. I do like to turn them how I want them. So like this is the prettier side. So I'm going to put it that way. And then just start, like I do want to use pieces of this. I love this. And I'll use a piece of this on each one. Just start building it up. fact, I think I'm going to make room, kind of have, there's really, here's the thing, there's no use having a bunch of stuff under that piece. I'd rather move it to where it shows, you know. So I'm going to move that and then put this kind of like that on top of it. Once this dries, like in the morning, it'll be so cute. I mean, it's going to be cute now, but once I can take it outside and show you what it looks like. That's right, Lori, the fun has begun. Adding our little elements. I actually have some sand I could sprinkle on here at the bottom since that was a last minute thing. I didn't even think about doing that. So, little piece of coral or whatever. What is this called? Is this coral or is that coral or are they both coral? Lori, you're probably the expert here, so somebody let me know. I would love to be a beach expert. I hope someday to be a beach expert, but nope, just desire for now. Always thought living near a beach would just be heaven. So since part of our little piece is touching resin, we don't have to worry. Even though this part up here is dry and not touching resin, it's fine. It won't budge once this is cured. White coral, the other is sponge. Okay, gotcha. Aw, thanks, Barbara. You're sweet. I'm glad you're here. I really enjoy teaching what I do. And okay, another question for you ladies. Is this the proper side or is this the proper side? Y'all let me know. So you'll have to say right or left. I don't know which way is technically proper. And then we'll put a few little shells. Thank you, Tony. How are you tonight? Lisa says right, so this is the right way. Okay. So these little starfish are so fragile, as you know. But I mean, the smaller ones are, I feel like they're even more fragile. So I'm going to show you what to do if you ever receive, because the last batch I got, I would say 90% were broken. Let me find a broken one. These are all, I think, together except for a couple. So like, here's one where the part of the leg is broken. I use them anyway. I didn't even complain to the people that sold them. I just tuck it in. It's totally fine. So just tuck it in. You can even put a little extra piece on top if you think it's going to show, but you know, that's totally fine. And the little arm's broken, who cares? You know, this is organic elements we're using here. Then I just think these are pretty for a little something something. So I'm going to add one of those to each one. And then so we've got everything I've got shown here. We've got at least some on there. And then this, oh, I just bumped it and broke, or not broke it, but got those things off. Let me get them back situated. There's no messing up. You can always fix anything with your little designs. They're cute just like that, even without the cute little critters. And if you want to make one for, like, let's say you make one for each family member, you could write their name on it before you finish it. So it could say, you know, Jenna 24 or April 24. You know, you just could put their name, and that would be cute. I am just picking up pieces of this glass. This is just crushed glass. And I'm going to just plop down some of it so it gives it a little sparkle. Or you could put, you know, cruise family vacation 2024. You know, you could do so much with these, and that's why I like to personalize things for people. I did last year or year before, I did like 20 ornaments for a family, and each one had their family member's name, and somebody gave those as a gift, and I thought that was so cool. So gives you the opportunity to do something custom that you know that they will keep forever. You know how many times you think they're probably not even going to want this, or I'm going to give them a gift card and they're going to forget all about it, you know. So this is something you could make or buy, and it's actually special. I like these little pieces down here at the bottom. I think those are pretty, and they're going to really catch the light. But I'll pop a few throughout here. Okay, let's start over here. I'm going to move this one because I can see that when I bumped it, I got some resin over the side. There. Clean that up a little bit. What do y'all think? Do you like it? You see how easy, right? Oh, Christy, thank you for the stars. Where's my little bells? Thank you, Christy. Oh, good. I'm glad y'all like them. Well, they are so fun to do. That's the bottom of the starfish. The way you placed it, that's the bottom. So are you saying these, did I do it right? Is that, oh, you do, Lisa? I do too. Lined side is the bottom. Oh, so this is backwards. It should be the other way. Is that what you're saying? I need to turn it over? I kind of thought that, but I thought somebody said this way. Hi, Judy. That's okay. Come late. Just come whenever you can. That's the beauty. Just pop in, pop out. If it's something you love, you can go back and watch the whole thing. How about that? Is that right? It's kind of what I thought, but I do like the other side, so I really don't think it matters whatever you want to do. Okay, let's just dump and go. I like the smaller pieces for smaller items, because this is a pretty big piece for something so small. I mean, it's fine. It's just, we can do it. It's just, I kind of prefer the little smaller pieces that catch the light and just getting those on there. Y'all are going to have to tell me if you see something you think would look better a different way. Let me know. I know, that's what I was thinking, Tracy. I kind of liked it line up. Y'all vote. Line up or line down. See, that's just kind of a more decorative look to me. So y'all tell me what you think. Tracy, you have a business. You never come in as your business. Come in as your business. Tracy does a lot of craft shows and sells all of her art at those craft shows. And I love doing that. Used to do it, but my back is so bad I can barely do a couple of hours, so I definitely can't do an all-day craft show. You like the lines? You like both ways? Do one of each? That's a good idea. One of each is a good idea. And, you know, just kind of pile it up to your liking. And in the craft kit, because I already made one just to kind of see, you know, like, is this a good kit? I'm giving extra of the stuff I have extra of. You won't get an extra starfish, but you'll get extra glass and, you know, the turquoise beads and extra shells. So you could make other things with the extra stuff. At Christmas, I will order more of our ornaments. Not at Christmas, but a little before Christmas. So usually August, I think, is when I order them. I watch for sales because it's pricey. Even the shipping is outrageous. Even when it's just ornaments, it's expensive to ship. They make you have a certain amount to order. Okay, I think I like it. And then you just place down your critters wherever you want. So they can be on top. Y'all let me know what you think. Or they can be in the water. Oh, he's so cute. I don't know where I like him. Where do y'all like him? You like him on top or, you know, over in the water? Let's just try moving him. These are glass, little glass pieces. I just think they were adorable. Let's move that white one and put him there. Let's see what we think. Oh, that's cute. He's kind of sticking up. I'm very particular, as you can see. I'm getting that shell just how I want it. Sometimes it doesn't want to obey me, but I force it. There. What are y'all thinking? Let me hold that up and show you up close. He is trying to get away, rascal. You have a cute little face. You like him on top of this stuff? Is that what you mean? Oh, Becky, thank you. You're so sweet. I appreciate that. I just have so much fun with it, and I want everybody to have fun with it. Oh, so fun. Oh, you want to purchase the crab one, the already made one? I actually will put these in my Etsy shop when they cure. So like the next couple of days, I'll put them in my Etsy shop. I need to get some things in there. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm glad y'all like these. So that is it today. I do have ribbons. Let me take these gloves off so I don't get... I have ribbons that I'm going to be putting with the kit. So I thought these were really cute, just sari silk. But I do have some velvet, you know, white or light blue. But for me, I thought the sari silk was the cutest. And it kind of is a beachy feel to it. But I've got several things. So I will make... or I'm going to offer these kits to the VIPs first, just because that's my process. I always do, and give them first dibs. If they don't all sell there, then I will be putting these in my Etsy shop, so you can be. I'll make a post about it, so you'll know one way or another whether there are any available. You're welcome. Thank you guys so much. Well, I hope y'all will come back each night at 6. I do have like a little event made where if you click on it going, it will give you, ooh, look. Oh no, that's glass. It will give you a notification, but I did just think of something. Hold please. Hold please. I did just think about these. I love adding a few little sparkle beads. Let's add a few. I'll add these to the kit too. These are, you know, super, can y'all see that? Super sparkly little glass beads. So maybe adding a few will be pretty. I just think a little sparkle here and there. So when you turn it, you see that sparkle. You don't have to go crazy, just a few. What was I saying, y'all? I lost my train of thought when I thought of these, and I was like, ooh, I should add a few little pretty beads. Squirrel. So cute. That little guy is the cute. I love the lobster too, though, because I mean, lobster's good, right? He's cute too. Look at his little face. Oh, now I didn't see him this way. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all see that? He is cute. The face is cute. I'm a sucker. I do kind of like him sticking up. So as long as some of his body is touching that resin as it is right there, he's not going anywhere. He'll be completely cured onto this piece tomorrow. And I'll take pictures and show you guys. So Cute, cute. Lobster shows. Yes, the lobster does show up well because it's the red. And you could use more lighter colors for the water up here and even put him in the water if you want him to show up more. But he'll show up because the light, will hit on him and all that. He's a cutie. It's kind of like a little unexpected surprise. When you see him, you're like, oh, how cute. Anyway, that's it for today. We'll come back tomorrow, same time, same place, and try to encourage each other, have a little happy to our days, because listen, you guys, I have like a zero tolerance for politics. I get so like upset, nervous, and all that I really prefer to just let my husband watch or read and give me what I need to know. And then, so this is your escape. If you're like me and you really just don't like hearing about it 24/7, come back here and we're going to enjoy our time together and encourage each other and have an uplifting space to hang out and no stress. This is your escape from the stress, right? You guys have a wonderful night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.